Alright guys, Nevidog Gaming back with the Portsmouth Back to Glory, and from the last video we made our first few signings. I'll recap that for you. We got Brandon Barkin for the left midfield spot. I think it'll be a really good signing. 1.5 million we paid for him. Then to go along him we got our free agent Gajalov, CDM, 21 years old, looks quite good. He would be a decent wee player to have for the reserves and for my subs to come on and help out the team. And then we also made this signing of the young striker Eggleston. Looks okay, he's only 19 years old and I'm sure he'll make a start into the team very soon once he's trained up a bit. Now, whilst in between the last video and today's video, I went and looked through the transfer market again to see if I could find anything, because I still do want another centre back. So I found Bryce and Latte and Late from Marseille, who's up for sale just now, so we'll see what his rating is. We've got also Raphael Chiave, he's 31 but he still could be decent enough to jump into the starting lineup, so we'll see what his rating is. And we also have this young man Andrea Accardi, who only has a release cost of 430 grand, but we'll see what his actual value and rating is. Then we also have this young man who's also up for loan, Mats Noster. So we'll see out of them. We'll definitely get at least one of them today, because we do need another centre back. So we'll see what happens with that. And also I was looking at wingers as well, and we've got Oliver Menet, who is up for sale I believe. We'll see what rating he is, see what kind of price we can get him at. And then we've also got Bernard Pete, who's up on loan from Schalke, a young, quite quick winger, so we'll see what his value and stuff is. Might be able to get him quite cheap. And I also get players like Zubkov, who's up for loan as well. We might look into his price and stuff. And then another striker in Suzako, who I think would be a really good sign, but for the fact that he can play striker, left wing and right wing. He's quite quick, he's young, so depending on how much he is, he could be a potential good sign. So just now we will probably just sim until we get scout reports back. Of course, we get into the month of August. We've got our first game of the League 1. We've got Rochdale at home, then Swindon in the Carabao Cup, then we've got Oxford, Walsall and Wigan in the league, and then we get to the Checker Trophy with Accrington. Hopefully play the Rochdale game. I'll sim the Swindon game, no too bored with the Carabao Cup or the Checker Trophy. I'm wanting to do well in the FA Cup. Those two cups don't really matter to me. And so I'm hoping to play the Rochdale and Oxford game today. And yeah, so we'll just sim through and wait for some scout reports, just wait for things to come back and see what happens. Get some training done as well in a few days. And everything will be good to go. So get a transfer offer for Hanstrup from Barnet. He's only 20, but at the same time he's 61 rated, and we've got another 3 left backs. 2 are on loan, but we'll do something like 500 grand and no less than 400. If I get something between that, I'd be quite happy to let him go. I probably won't use him as much. I'll probably, instead of Donahue, I'll probably use my 2 lone left backs like Deslandes and what's the other one's name? I forget the other one, but aye. So we get scout reports back, so we'll just get rid of all these and then go into the transfer hub and check everyone's price and rating. We also had Ola John there. I had him, but when I checked the transfer hub, it did say he'd be worth a few million, so I didn't think he'd be a good option. So we'll quickly get some training done before we go check out the transfer hub. Hopefully get some good drills. And an A, C, C, B and F, so no the best for Watmo. Good one from Clark, a great one from Chaplin, and 2 decent ones from Close and Eggleston. Close actually getting up to a 64, which is perfect. Need to get him up and then breaking into that first team. So we'll go check the transfer hub. So But we've got Inlata, who's 59 rated, but he was quite quick, and he is the youngest. Got Chiave, who would be the third choice almost, and he's going to be a lot dearer than Icardi and Inlata, so. And he has 31. So I think I'll get rid of Chiave, and then I might go for no stuff. I think I'll get rid of Icardi as well, and I'll between Inlata and not stuff for that other centre half. Mini saying between 800 and 950. Pete, he'll probably be a lot as well. Suzako's only 58 rated. We'll keep Suzako, Zubkov, and Zubkov we'll keep as well. We'll keep all of them just now, but first of all, I want to try and sign a centre back, so I'm going to go for Notster. He's only 18 years old, 60 rated, so I think he'd be a good sign if we manage to get a decent wee deal on him. I think we've got about 500 grand in the bank just now. Got 530, so we'll just offer a straight transfer fee and we'll try we'll fling 300 grand, see if we can get him on cheap. That's brilliant, that's under his value, and it also leaves us a bit of cash to maybe bring in another player, and his wage wasn't too bad, so I think he'll be a really good young sign because he's only 18 years old and 60 rated, so he'd be a rotation player. Hopefully he's happy with that. Yep, it's a 1 year deal, I'll give him 2. No release clause, brilliant. That's exactly what I wanted. And then salary wise, he's getting 1.3. I'll offer him 2 grand and a 25 grand signing bonus. Hopefully he's happy with that. Yep, he's happy with that. So next that is the last is our new centre back sign. Keep Inlata there just in case. And out of the 2 wingers, we've not got a lot of cash left, so I don't think we'll be able to get either. So we'll just get rid of them, but we'll keep everything else for just now because they're all not too bad. Zubkov is a bit dear, so we'll get rid of him as well actually. But I want to keep a look at these 3 just now. They're not the highest rated players, but they would be able to grow, I think, quite well. So if we check the squad just now, we have noticed that as the newest signing. And that is now us. Got a decent few centre backs. So left footed, you can play centre back, left back, 6'2", and I think he looks quite good, decent-ish stats. He's only a 60 rated, so I wasn't expecting anything amazing. But yeah, I'm quite happy with that. Quite happy with that sign. For only 300 grand for a player that could be worth maybe $1 million one day, if we grow him quite well, then I'm happy with that. So I was giving Drowse to Clark, but as I've got notes there in, I might change Clark, or do I change Watmore? I think I'll change Clark because he's a higher rated one, so when next time we get into the Drowse, we'll do that. And let's see what number they gave him off the bat. Get 23. We'll let him have 23, I think 23 is not that bad a number for him. Right, so right now get 210 grand and 5 grand wage. So if we just take a quick look at the squad just now, starting lineup wise, I'm quite happy with. The only position that's the lowest rate position is left back Donahue, but I wouldn't want to sign anyone due to the fact having 2 left backs on loan and then having also another one, Handstrup. But we'll see if Handstrup leaves, get some maybe a bit more cash in, and could maybe bring in say a better left back even. We could just completely sell Handstrup and then maybe put Donahue in a deal for a decent left back, but we'll just sim through, see what happens, just see where everything's going. Handstrup 460 grand, I'll take that for Handstrup, so hopefully if he leaves then that gives us a decent amount of cash. Hopefully get about 400 grand, maybe a bit less, maybe something in the 300s. That's offer for Jack Watmore. Now I don't like to sell Jack Watmore at all really, because he is young, he does look really good, and also we're slim with the centre back position. We only have five. We've only got five, so that's even worse. So I'd rather not sell him than going back down to 4. So Inlati might not be actually a bad signing now that I'm thinking about it. He only would be like 100 grand. Handshop's been sold, so we get 325 grand. Watmo, again, folk looking at Watmo. I'm not selling Watmo at all. Want to keep him in the team. So Handshop's gone. So we'll do some training, and I know I want to grow Clark into the 70s, but no, he's not even a promising player. That's annoying. I'll give him drills anyway. He may not be a promising player, but he needs drills to get growing up. And Watmo is now 65 rated. So now if we check the money we have, we've got 700 grand and 5 grand wage. So go into the transfer hub. There's no anyone, they're all not shouting at me like, oh, they'd be a really good sign. I know Ralston would be decent, but right back wise, we've already got 2 and they're both decent rated, so I think what I'll probably do is I'll go have a look through the transfer market, see what I can see, and I'll be back with you guys in a minute. That's me back, guys. I've looked through the transfer market and I've found a few more players that are on the transfer list, particularly a few wingers, because I think we've got 2 left mids, one's on loan, and then we've got 2 right mids, but I think having another winger, whether it's a right mid or a left mid, hopefully having one can play on both sides just as a backup almost, or even if they are better, then we'll see what happens. So we've got Mini back, because we did earn a bit more cash. His wage isn't too bad, he has 22, so I brought him back in. But then I've also got players like, I've got Tariq Camdale, because he's only 550 grand, which we could pay straight up. His wage is a bit much, but I was thinking if we manage to swap him with Donahue, if he's a decent rating, and then bring his wage down a wee bit, get his value down a wee bit because he is up for sale, could be a decent signing to pop into the left back spot. Go up Fenipej, Nat for the right mid spot, looks not too bad. He's probably one of the lower choices for me just now. Nacho's looking really good. He's up for sale. It says 910 to 1 million, but hopefully we can maybe get a deal on him because he is up for sale. Because Minier. Then we get this wee guy Tor Andre Ishim. He's a bit low rated, so really it is Nacho, and depending on the ratings of Ishim and go up Fenipej, probably Ishim, then Minier, and then Fenipej. Then I've got Jack Thompson here. He's quite low rated, but maybe it's just another player to just bring into the midfield, bulk up a wee bit, because we've got a few midfielders that are loanies. Then we've got this guy Noriega. Says actually that he's 800 to 1 million, but we'll see what his rating is and see what we're thinking with him. Also have this guy for the wing, Sinistera. About 400 or 500 grand looking at. I think he would be a decent re-sign. 25 years old, can play. He's a left mid, but I think he could probably play either wing, so keep a wee eye on him. And get one more striker in Hurtado, who can play striker and right mid, and he's really quick, so he might be a really good option to have. So now we just need to scout them up, see what's happening with them. I think it's 6 days we'll need to wait, so we'll just see what happens with them, and we'll keep going, simming through. Same. So we got offer for Danny Rose. It's worth 550. They've offered 480. Right, I'll do something. If they offered me 850 and no less than 700 grand, then they could take Rose. I'm not selling Rose for cheaper than his actual value. Definitely not. Right guys, so just gonna sim through, play the first game against Rochdale. And we've got a transfer off of a Cal Naismith. Again, not like the sound Naismith. So, yep. So, we'll probably end up getting into the first game against Rochdale. And will we have anything back from scouts or not? Right, we've got scouts back, so what I'm going to do, I'll be back soon. I'm going to quickly look through and sort out a second team for the Swindon game. Don't think you would like to see that. And I'll also check through the transfer hub as well myself, so I'll get back to you guys shortly. Right guys, that's me finished with making my second team for the Swindon Cup game and looking through the transfer hub. So we've got everything back, and from the players and their ratings and price wise, I think these are the three players that I would most like to go for. Camdale, we've already got a good few left backs, so he might not be my first choice. I'm still trying to think about what I really want to do here. I've got Sinistera, who would be a backup winger, because I only have 4 just now, so I'd like to have 5 just for injuries and stuff, especially the amount of games we'll have this season. And of course we have Eric Hurtado, who can play striker and right mid, and I like the look of Hurtado a lot. So what I'm thinking is I'm going to go for Hurtado, maybe try and swap Hawkins for him if I can. If not, we'll need to see what we can do. So player swap, striker, can swap Hawkins, I can't. Right. Hawkins is 25, 65 rated. Because if you look, we've got Pittman, who is the captain. I'm not looking to get rid of him this season. We've got Chaplin and Augustine, who are both 66 and both young, 19 and 20. So Hawkins is the worst one there. So Hawkins is the person we're going for. And we'll see what they say. Hopefully we get. They're looking to bring a midfielder, so it could be offer from here that we don't really want to use. May might be an option. We'll see what they say about May. They'd still want about 300 grand from May, so if we'll counter that, propose a new transfer fee, we'll try 200. If I'm getting Hurtado, I'll try and get it for as cheap as possible. So we'll submit that and hopefully they'll say yes. So they want 260 and a 5% selling clause, so move the selling clause and go for the 260. Hopefully that's good enough. Yep, right, 260 for Hurtado. I'd say that's a good deal. I know we've got 5 strikers now, which isn't ideal, but I think I'll probably put Hawkins up for sale. So Hurtado again wants important. We could probably give them that. Let's try and see if we can give them like a 3-year deal. Just want a 1-year deal. Apparently nobody wants to play for Portsmouth this year. So yep, 2 years, happy with that. No release cost, 3.5 grand. We better bonus, get rid of the bonus. 3.7 and a 31.5 signing bonus. I'll accept that fully. I think that's really good. So yep. There we go, we have Hurtado now. So looking at the stuff, Camdale is quite dear, Sinistera might be in the price range. Just really depends. So right now what I'm going to do, actually, now that I'm thinking about it, because I have a good few strikers, get Hurtado, who's going to be number 15, I'll keep him as number 15. What I'm going to do is Hawkins. Actually, I'm going to switch him to number 9. Hawkins can get 24, and I can't sell Hawkins. Right. What I'm going to do is then, I'm going to try and maybe put Hawkins in a deal, because Hawkins out of my strikers is the one I'm not going to use at all, because obviously having my 2 teams, I'm going to have Hurtado on 1 team, and Hurtado and Augustine starting in 1 team, and then we will have See, I'm really torn here because I'm gonna have Hurtado on the bench because he can play right mid, so he can be my backup right mid for this team. But I'm torn between playing Ronan because I do like Ronan, but he is on loan, and then giving Gazilov the go ahead to play because he is a player and he is quite young. So for now, I'll give it to Gazilov, just switch it around a wee bit. But then we've got Augustine Hurtado on the bench there, behind Pittman and Chaplin. And then this team, we're going to get rid of Hawkins for Hurtado, and that's what the bench is going to look like just now for that team. So yeah, I'm happy with that. Hopefully we could maybe do something and get rid of Hawkins, so I think I'll go back into my transfer hub. And I don't know about Sinestra. I think we'll get rid of Sinestra and we'll go for Camdell. Just fully because Sinistera, would be for the backup winger, and now that I have Hurtado, he is a winger and a winger and a striker, so just right. Don't know what I was doing there, but thank God that didn't work. Like honestly, that was bad. Right, so Brandon Barker, we're not offering Brandon Barker, so let's offer a transfer fee of, I don't think we're gonna get him. 400, 560, yeah, we're just gonna end. Right, we're not getting Camdell, so for now I think I'm done with signings. So to finish off the episode, I'm gonna play the first game of the season against Rochdale with the team, and hopefully we get a win in our first game. So I think we've made a good progress in the transfer hub. I'd say the transfer hub, the transfer window. With the signings that we have, I'm liking the look of Augustine and Hurtado, and Barker especially is looking really good. So we're playing at Fratton Park, Portsmouth versus Rochdale. We're at home, first game of the season. Let's get into this.
It's Portsmouth, they play Rochdale. It's a ground that was open back
hopefully we can get a win.
19th century Fratton Park.
First game of the season.
You're tempted to say it hasn't changed too much since, but that's not true. In the Premier League years, they definitely upgraded it. This is where they brought the FA Cup from Wembley in 2008 under Harry Redknapp.
Yeah, you can always hear the
flag up. Offside given. It's a tight one.
Let's get going, Portsmouth.
Come on. High line, you're always taking a chance with that, but I think the linesman got it right.
Playing legendary difficulty, by the way, guys, if I hadn't mentioned it before.
One main striker, one probably just off it.
First chance. And it's 1-0, there we go. 5 minutes in, that's how you start the season off. Who was that? Was that Naismith? It was Naismith. I tell you at the start, Naismith will be a big part of this season. Look at this, lovely play, through ball for Chaplin. Nice bottom corner finish from Naismith. Easy as you like. 1-0, Portsmouth.
Giving the opposition a problem with their interpassing.
Keep pressure up, yes, Chaplin.
Well.
There we go, lovely.
Should be.
Shafi kicker. Oh, Pittman. Yes. 2-0, 8 minutes. What can I say? Like, simple as you like. Was a tap in, it'd been good if Chaplin's goal went in, but lovely through goal for Pittman. Chaplin, close to goal, hits the post and Pittman just taps it in. But there we go, 2-0 already. Easy. Easy as you like. Let's see if we can keep this high pressure up and see if we can continue this.
To restart with a throw.
Hopefully we can.
Low.
That was a terrible one. Oh, lovely for Barker.
Brilliant balance.
Oh, this is good. Terrible.
Henderson.
Rochdale, come on.
Trying to tackle here, and he's done that
Let's do it. I'm getting anything out of this game.
And it's Thompson.
Rose,
These two have got a great understanding with their passing.
Naismith into Barker. Lovely through ball. Barker had the ball up.
Shots on here.
Oh, that
Comes
was
out off the goalkeeper. Portsmouth throw.
almost a goal there. There we go. Rose.
They gave it
Try to
straight
get
to him,
Chaplin,
didn't they?
doesn't get it.
Came in
Gives
with
it
the
back to
challenge.
Chaplin, but into Naismith. Oh,
They could
now
have
the
brought him
chopper's
down
going to
for a
hit that with his
penalty,
left.
but the
That would have
slide
been a
tackle
goal again.
clearly
That
got
means
the
that's
ball
3 0 up.
perfect.
Right, keep
Barker.
pressure on with Barker. Put through to Chaplin.
The move and able to
Unlucky.
cut out the pass. There's some potential in this move.
Pittman's got the ball. Another through ball. Barker on his debut. 3 0. What can I say?
Well, they've taken
Too
the low route
easy.
here, and they've got themselves a goal well out of the
Too
keeper's
easy.
reach.
What a run for Barker
So
and
hard
what
to
a
counter
ball
Martin,
for
that
Pittman.
one,
That's
two-touch
2
stuff.
assists for
Understanding
Pittman
between these two.
and a brilliant
The
goal
opposition could
to start off. We saw the 1 assist, but I'll just show you now. Playing in legendary difficulty. None of my sliders are any different. Just accidentally changed that there. None of the sliders are any different, as you can tell. Nothing going towards me, and it is on legendary difficulty. So
get near.
Another angle
what
on
can
it
I say?
here.
Oops.
One
Just
team really on their
easy.
game today.
Rochdale are
The
nothing
other
compared to
very
this
off
Portsmouth
colour.
team.
They've got the ball back by that interception.
Again, get the ball back straight away, and look at this. We're already
Moving
running.
forward,
We're already
with
running.
some danger to the opposition
so
now
close,
they're here.
so close. Pittman, get
Pressed
the ball
high
back.
here.
Come on. Oh,
It's
no.
gone out for a throw.
Pittman, again winning the ball for being 29 years old. He is the highest rated player on the team and the captain, but for being
This is the
29 years
kind
old,
of,
he's running about the
pitch
park like mad
that,
and
I think
winning the
attacking
ball
players
back
favour, don't
constantly.
I think
Trying
they
to
do,
start
yeah,
something.
because it means mistakes from defenders and a little bit of miscontrol, loss of footing.
Oh,
and,
lovely.
You're in.
Barker's
Good
through.
vision.
Barker's through for
On
the
the attack
second.
here.
Hit
It
that.
could be a chance.
Ah, safe.
How did he save that?
Should have done a
He's
bit
one of the
better
best in
there.
the business
Right,
from those
corner.
kind of situations.
Donahue, swing it in.
Absolutely brilliant.
And in it
Somebody
goes.
get on that. It was terrible.
Played away,
Right,
well
low.
away from goal.
You hit it.
And here's the shot.
Christ, man, come on. Right, let's try to get the ball back there.
Davis. Keane. That looked very good indeed, but the move has broken
Oh, it
down.
was a terrible pass from my then. No,
Really getting at the
Rochdale
opposition
on
this
the
far
attack
up the
here.
pitch now.
Rochdale could get something for this.
And the
Nah,
referee
terrible
points for a
try.
goal kick. Well, this guy looks like he's the one
Yeah.
the opposition are having the most problems with.
He is. He's managed to carve out plenty of
Pittman won
shooting
that in there, but
opportunities.
couldn't get it to
Really
low.
has tested the keeper and got himself a goal.
Not been the most
Penalty.
exciting end to the first half, but
Well, this
great
attack
start to it.
Got a bit of
3
menace
goals
to it.
in quick succession.
Shots up! Given that he
Won
tried
the
to place
fifth,
it,
won the
got it rather wrong.
sec,
Yeah, probably
won the
did
fifth,
choose the
won
option,
in
should
the
have
8th,
tried
and
to
then
get
I
some
think that
power behind
my
that
third
shot.
goal was in the 20th
Naismith.
minute. So brilliant first 20-25 minutes
Referee
of
signalling for
first half,
half-time.
and that's us at half time. So absolutely dominating. Looking at the rest of the league just now, we will be sitting on top at this moment in time by goal difference, because no other team has been anyone by 3 goals, and it's just been a dominant performance. Few players are tired. Barker's a bit tired, so I'm going to actually give him a wee bit of a rest just now and bring on Hurtado and play Hurtado on the right and Low on the left, because I think Low can play on the left, can't he? Yep, Low can play on the left. So play Low on the left, Hurtado on the right, and soon we'll give Eggleston and Gajal off a game, our other 2 signings. So then that would mean all our signings besides Noster, who's in the reserves as a backup centre back. But that would mean all new signings bar him
Really
would
was
have got a
a very
start
one-sided first half, and the
or a game
team on the wrong
today.
end of that scoreline has
So
got to
let's
show
just
a
go
bit of
with this.
backbone now.
See what happens.
Well, I like the look
Yep,
of this
hopefully
attack.
we can start this half off the way we left the first one off, and Naismith. What a goal! Holy fuck, man! Holy shit, Naismith with an absolute banger. That is what I like to see.
Well, he's doubled up
What a
here
goal,
with his
man.
second goal, and he took it in excellent style, just like the first one.
Half volley, beautiful goal. Naismith is going to be the MVP of this career mode. I said it at the start.
I
2
have to
goals
say it's so
already.
one-sided
What
today,
a
but
finish
all
by
credit to
him.
the team that are racking up the goals.
First goal was lovely, bit of play, good low finish into the bottom corner. That goal was just all Naismith, lovely fake shot, then
There's a dangerous
half
feel to
volley
this attack.
into
It's
his
looking good from their point
corner
of view.
of the net. Beautiful.
Put in from the wide area.
4-0. I did not expect this season to start like this, but I see a wee run here for Chaplin. Oh my god, through again. Chaplin for his first. 5-0. What do you want me to do? Like, honestly, 5-0. After the game, I will show you my difficulty, because it is on Legendary, but honestly, I have no clue how this has happened, honestly. Legendary difficulty for me this year has been dodgy. Like, I do have some games like this where it's just the teams seem to be absolutely shite and I dominate them, but then there's other games where you play teams and you can't do anything, they dominate you. But we're through again, low, that was a bit optimistic, but hey ho, 5-0 up, we can play a bit.
An unusual choice, I think, just to try and get power behind it from so close in.
But I did not expect to start the season 5-0. We're definitely giving the fans what they want to see at home. First game of the season, we will be top to start the season off. There's no question about it.
You would have thought ability-wise it's very much level pegging here, but in fact,
I will also for the start, I might not do this during the rest of the season, but to start the season off I will be showing the full game, won't be doing wee highlights, because I don't play that long, I play only 8 minutes a game, so I will probably end up showing just the full game in general. So yep, hopefully we can keep this one up for the rest of the season. Like I say, I know it's the only first game, but 5-0, brilliant way to start. So the way I think the team have performed today, it's been a good start. I really like the way I've managed to play with the team. I don't see any weaknesses really. The only player that I did say might be a weakness was Donahue, as he gets on the ball just now, but he doesn't seem to be, as he makes a fight pass. But honestly, I don't really see a weakness in the team at all. I don't think you can see a weakness in a team, as I'm making the rest of my subs. Going to take off Pittman for Augustine and we'll keep Augustine up front actually, and then we've got Lowe and Naismith. Lowe's a bit more tired. Can Naismith play in the wing? I think he could die, he can play left mid. Right, we'll play Naismith at left mid, Gashulov in the middle, so that gives all the new boys a wee run it, besides of course Noster. He is quite a backup. Right, so Hurtado on the ball just now. Nice ball down Thompson. Chaplin. What a ball for Chaplin at Hurtado. Doesn't get it. Come on Hurtado, you need to do a bit better there, man. But like I said, team seemed great just now. I don't see any flaws, any positions screaming out at me where like, I need to make a signing in this window. So I'll probably done the signings, especially with the transfer budget we have, unless we end up selling someone for a crazy amount of money. No crazy in world football today, but for this level, League One level, a crazy amount would be something between 500 grand and $1 million. If we sell him for that, that'd be amazing, and I probably would look to change some things around with that. Get Hurtado on the ball, get to Gazalov, get out to Naismith. It's a free kick trailer. It's not the best free kicks this year, but we'll give this one a go. Naismith the best free kick taker. Get decent stats actually for player of his rating. We'll get to Naismith. Go there. Hit the wall. Could have been better, but let's try and get a goal for the corner.
He's put in the corner. Cleared
No.
away, well away from
Shite
goal.
corner again.
Yeah, it's gone out of play, and it
And
will be a throw
they're just
from
trying
that
to ball it
headed
through.
clearance.
So been a brilliant start to the season, I'd say. Been a quiet second half. Besides the 2 goals, of course, we got at the start of the second half, but it's been a really good performance, I'd say, for the team, as we need to get a good performance for the defence here. Nice little but, and there we go, 5-0 to start the season, that's brilliant. Absolutely amazing performance, really happy with that, and just pass easy really, which is the crazy thing about Cranwell this year. I had 11 shots, they had 1, and I had 6 shots on target and I scored 5 of them, so I'm really happy with that. If you look at the performances, Chapman got a 10, he got a goal, and I think he got 2 assists. Yep, got 2 assists. And then of course Naismith getting them 2 goals and an assist. Who else got the goals? Pittman got 1, Barker got 1 on his professional debut. Pittman and Lowe getting assists as well. It's just brilliant. No one in the team I thought was terrible today. I mean, if you bar like Hurtado, Garzlov and Eggleston, they never got much to do. Everyone actually got over a 9 rating besides Henderson, who did have nothing to do, no even a shot on target for him. So I understand that fully. And then all my outfield players getting over a 9 rating, which is amazing. Obviously, bar Hurtado, Garzlov, Eggleston, who were the subs who came later on in the game, but all my players who started the game got at least a 9.0 rating, which I think is amazing. And look at that, there's no team even near us with goal difference. I think 2, we're in a 5 goal difference, and the nearest one got 2, so before I do anything, I'll show you guys that my difficulty, as I click on fixtures. Difficulty 4 minutes in Legendary, no dead anything, like nothing is different. There's nothing to make me better in the sliders, nothing to make computer worse in the sliders, and my difficulty is Legendary, which it will always be. For some reason my manager ratings went down after winning 5-0, what the hell's that about? Right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to do this last train drill, sim up to this winning game, and that will be us for today. If we get a good train drill in to finish the episode off. Wasn't the best, highest was a C for Watmore, Nostra, Eggleston and Chaplin, and then close with an F, which isn't the best. But aye, so we'll sum up to this winning game, and then that'll be me done for this episode. And Alec Bass once again as the goalkeeper. I'll quickly pop in the second team just now, because it's the second team that we're getting this game against Swindon, so may as well just give them the game. But I won't be simming this, we'll start the episode off with this game. And yep, so this has been Nevy Dog Gaming, guys, with Portsmouth Back to Glory episode 3. So I hope you enjoyed it, and I will get episode 4 up to you guys as quickly as I can. So see you later.
PlayStation